Low-carb gingerbread cookies recipe with simple ingredients. Gingerbread cookies are a classic Christmas treat that are enjoyed by people of all ages. They are typically made with flour, sugar, butter, and spices, but they can be made low-carb by using alternative ingredients. This recipe for low-carb gingerbread cookies is simple to make and uses only a few ingredients. The cookies are made with almond flour, which is a low-carb flour that is high in protein and fiber. They are also sweetened with erythritol, which is a sugar alcohol that is low in calories and carbs. The cookies are baked until they are golden brown and have a chewy texture. They can be enjoyed plain or decorated with frosting, icing, or sprinkles. Ingredients: 2 cups almond flour, ½ cup erythritol, 1 teaspoon baking soda, 1 teaspoon ground ginger, 1 teaspoon ground cinnamon, ½ teaspoon ground cloves, 1/4 teaspoon ground nutmeg, 1 large egg, 1 tablespoon molasses. Instructions: 1. Preheat the oven to 350 degrees Fahrenheit, 175 degrees Celsius. 2. In a large bowl, whisk together the almond flour, erythritol, baking soda, ginger, cinnamon, cloves, and nutmeg. 3. In a separate bowl, whisk together the egg and molasses. 4. Add the wet ingredients to the dry ingredients and stir until just combined. 5. Drop by rounded tablespoons onto ungreased baking sheets. 6. Bake for 10 to 12 minutes, or until golden brown. 7. Let cool on baking sheets for a few minutes before transferring to a wire rack to cool completely. Tips: for a more intense gingerbread flavor, add an additional ½ teaspoon of ground ginger. If you don't have molasses, you can substitute 1/4 cup of maple syrup or honey. For a fun twist, add ½ cup of chopped dried fruit or nuts to the dough. Storage: gingerbread cookies can be stored in an airtight container at room temperature for up to 3 days. They can also be frozen for up to 2 months. Conclusion: these low-carb gingerbread cookies are a delicious and healthy alternative to traditional gingerbread cookies. They are made with simple ingredients and have a chewy texture that is sure to please. Sugar-free coconut cookies recipe, a delicious and healthy treat for everyone. Coconut cookies are a classic dessert that are loved by people of all ages. They are typically made with white sugar, butter, and flour, but these ingredients can be high in calories and unhealthy fats. If you are looking for a healthier alternative, you can try making sugar-free coconut cookies. Sugar-free coconut cookies are made with natural sweeteners, such as stevia or monk fruit extract. These sweeteners are calorie-free and do not raise blood sugar levels. They also provide a delicious sweetness that will not leave you feeling deprived. In addition to being healthier, sugar-free coconut cookies are also very easy to make. The recipe only requires a few simple ingredients and can be prepared in just a few minutes. Ingredients: 1 cup, 2 sticks, unsalted butter, soften ½ cup granulated sweetener, such as stevia or monk fruit extract, 1 teaspoon vanilla extract, 1½ cups unsweetened coconut flakes, 1 cup almond flour, ½ teaspoon baking soda, 1/4 teaspoon salt. Instructions: 1. Preheat the oven to 350 degrees Fahrenheit, 175 degrees Celsius. 2. In a large bowl, cream together the butter and sweetener until light and fluffy. Beat in the vanilla extract. 3. Stir in the coconut flakes, almond flour, baking soda, and salt until just combined. 4. Drop by rounded tablespoons onto ungreased baking sheets. 5. Bake for 10 to 12 minutes, or until golden brown. 6. Let cool on baking sheets for a few minutes before transferring to a wire rack to cool completely. Tips: for a chewier cookie, chill the dough for at least 30 minutes before baking. For a more flavorful cookie, add 1/4 cup of chopped nuts or dried fruit to the dough. Store cookies in an airtight container at room temperature for up to 3 days. Conclusion: sugar-free coconut cookies are a delicious and healthy treat that everyone can enjoy. They are easy to make and can be customized to your liking. So next time you are looking for a sweet snack, give these cookies a try. You won't be disappointed. Additional information. Here are some additional tips for making sugar-free coconut cookies. Use a good quality unsweetened coconut. The flavor of the coconut will be more pronounced if you use a high-quality product. If you are using a granulated sweetener, such as stevia or monk fruit extract, you may need to adjust the amount to taste. Start with half cup and add more as needed. If you are using a liquid sweetener, such as erythritol or xylitol, you will need to add a little bit of flour to help bind the dough together. Start with 1/4 cup and add more as needed. With a little practice, you will be able to make perfect sugar-free coconut cookies every time.